Hi, I'm Cheryl Hunter, best-selling author of Use It, Turn Setbacks into Success. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about how to say no. In last week's video, I talked to you about the importance of saying no and how saying no to the wrong things empowers you to say yes to all the things that you're committed to in your business and in your life. And I got so many emails saying, yes, I don't know how to say no, I've never done it, you're so right, but how do I do that? Excellent question. So in this video, I want to answer that question. So there's a typical way of saying no that a lot of people do if they finally get to the point of saying no and declining the things that don't make a difference, that they're not committed to, that aren't in alignment with what they want in their life, and truly, upon inspection, don't make any difference for the other people concerned either. And typically, when people say no, they say no with an excuse. They'll say, oh, I'm sorry, I'm out of town, I wish I could, but I'm doing this or that, or there's something else. And I'm not feeling well, any number of things. But if you look, that answer, consider that that answer is predicated upon the fact that you're concerned about letting other people down or upsetting other people or make them think poorly of you. If you first stand in your own confidence and then you can accept or decline invitations without worrying about the ramifications of doing so, if you are in fact being polite and kind and conscientious of who and what the other person is and what they're asking you to. Always thank them for an invitation, but if it's not what you're committed to, you don't necessarily need to say that, just say no. Here was the perfect example, the best example I was ever given. My business coach gave this to me once. I invited him to come to, I was going to read, I was doing a reading of my book before it came out, and he said, thank you, no. And I was like, oh, ouch, thinking that was harsh. And then I realized, no, there was nothing harsh to it at all. Rather, it was my own way of, in the past, making excuses for saying no. And really that old way of saying no was saying no in a way that didn't honor the other person. If I thought I had to make some sort of excuse for them and their ability to hear no, it was listening to them as smaller than they are. And as I had to I heard the thank you no and had to true myself up around that. I invite you to true yourself up around saying no. And say no in a way that respects everything that you're up to and respects the other person, but doesn't belittle them or you or the circumstances or try to couch things by making some excuse. Just be willing to stand in thank you, no. You may choose to say something else, but if you can stand there, I promise you that you'll see something around saying no that is holding you back in that area or other areas of your life. The unwillingness to simply stand in your no or your yes. Powerful food for thought. If you like this video, share it with your friends and family, particularly anyone that you know who's grappling with the same thing in life. They're trying to free up their life and their schedule to do the things that matter most to them, that would fulfill their purpose in life, but they're butting up against the finite amount of hours in their day and their life. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. If you have not yet subscribed at CherylHunter.com, do that for more premium content. On CherylHunter.com, I send out content like this to people on my list, and only to people on my list, that's designed to make a difference in the quality of your life. So sign up today. I'd love to hear from you. So using the comments box below, do you have trouble saying no? Have you done so in the past? Have you couched no in an excuse? And as you stand in the space of just owning your no or owning your yes, the thank you no, what do you see emerges? And more importantly, what are you going to do about it? Insight without action is useless. So I'd love to hear what you're going to do now. Thank you for watching. It's a pleasure to take this journey with you. Have your life make a difference.